Can you tell me more about this 7 days of darkness you're planning on doing? Yeah, it's going to be a most challenging thing I think I've ever done. I keep upping the ante. So this is the most challenging until the next thing in April, which will be even more challenging than the darkness retreat and certainly more painful and more dangerous, probably super dangerous. And then there's another thing we're negotiating that if it closes, that be even more dangerous and challenging than what I'm doing in April. So, it's starting to turn into Teddy Roosevelt here. But the 7 days of darkness basically means that you prep yourself psychologically, you have an intention. So in this case, I'm reading the Bardo Thodol, which is an ancient book written by the Lotus Buddha in Tibet in year 800. And basically, I'm entering in with the Bardo Thodol, so all the techniques and methods and things, and gives you a set of tools to reflect upon your own death. And basically, the point of the Bardo Thodol is it talks in a very esoteric way that after you die, your brain disconnects from your body and you go through a 49-day journey in 3 major stages. And each stage of that journey leads to either reincarnation or true enlightenment. Okay. So you have to basically relive and relitigate every part of your life and being and all the things you've done well and not so well. And there are practices and techniques and meditations to basically help you do that while you're alive. So you can have some perspective of what would happen after you die, according to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Well, a darkness retreat is really interesting because you're kind of simulating the environment of death. You've gone into a dark room and there's no external stimulus. There's no light. There's no external sound. You're completely alone with yourself. No digital devices, no distractions. And how they feed you is they have a double door system. They open up one door, they put the food in, you close it. It's light tight. And then you open up your door and you pull out and eat in the darkness. So you bathe in the darkness, you eat in the darkness. So after the extreme boredom recedes, you can then start going on this journey. And then over the course of the entire week, go through the entire Bardo Thodol and basically see what insights come. Now, if you were to do this to another person against their will, it would be a war crime, according to the Geneva Convention. And perhaps in the intelligence community, they use this in the opposite direction. They created what are called white rooms, where they put people in for torture into rooms where everything's white. They put white clothing on you, feed you rice, and you go insane from being under constant whiteness. So darkness is the other direction. After about 4 days, your brain makes DMT. So not only do you exist in this room, but you start hallucinating at some of the highest levels, and you go to just completely different realms of existence. So it is an insanely hard thing to do, to sit there for 7 days with yourself and analyze these things. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. And I'll write all about it, tell you guys all about it after I finish.